Less than 2 weeks ago, the hip hop world mourned the death of PNB Rock, Philadelphia rapper shot in Los Angeles at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. But looking at his proclivities on social media, which is not much different from other rappers, there he was with chains, extravagant jewelry. Now, to be fair, they say that his situation could have been a little bit more personal, having nothing to do with the chain, but it was a robbery attempt as people that witnessed the altercation. Then today, we're talking about a young lady by the name of Lotta Cash Desto. She was a Memphis rapper. She had worked with Lil Uzi Vert, and known for her lyrics, she was always known for carrying large stacks of money, as we see it here in these subsequent photos. All right, let me just stop right there. A lot of these rappers, especially young ladies, taking these photos. Now, we as people on the other side of the picture, is the money real? We don't know. It could just be a prop. But here is the situation. People believe that artists have the kind of money that they're talking about. And it could be like, these people are carrying other people's money and they're taking photos. Well, here's what happened. Early Saturday in West Houston, the young lady was driving a Porsche SUV with a passenger. A group of masked men pulled up on Lotta, shot her, then robbed the female while she lay dying. Okay. Now I want to talk about, there was 2 women with gunshot wounds inside the vehicle. Lotta was immediately pronounced deleted. The other woman was transported to the hospital. Okay. Now here's what I want to say. And again, they're even coming after females, y'all, which is very, very sad. And again, I want to talk to the brothers out there and to the women out there who feel like on social media, you got haters, you're going to live your life, you're going to stunt. I just got to tell you, you don't know who is on the other end of that phone. You don't. All right. And for a lot of people out there who are trying to prove that they have something, and if you got to do it, as much as you want to prove it, that you're doing well, there is somebody out there who, as much as you want to prove it, there's somebody that wants to take it from you. And your life to them doesn't mean anything. And that's the thing that we know. I know I keep talking about this, but here's kind of a myth or a misconception that I think those of us who are like not lawbreakers and those of us who don't live in the, gang member or robbery or thug life, the way we think of it is that, you know what? Surely somebody wouldn't come rob me because they're going to go to jail. There are cameras everywhere. Okay, we're thinking about this from a sane state of mind, guys. The Pookies and the Ray Rays and the Pookishas don't look at things like that. They're not thinking about, I'm on camera. They're not thinking about, I'm going to get caught. They're not thinking about, as soon as one of my friends get caught, he's going to tell on all of us and we're all going to get life in prison. They don't think like that. What they're thinking is, that person has what I want, which is some money or a bunch of gold chains. And if that person needs to get deleted tonight, so be it. They're going to get deleted tonight. All because I want what they have and I don't want to work. And the Bible has a scripture, I believe. This is, the Lord reigns on the just as well as the unjust, right? This is an important scripture for me now. I'm gonna tell you why it is. Why is that? Because Pookies and Ray Rays are trying to play God, and they are raining down on women, very similar to how they're raining down on men. Now, I wanted to make a point that women, people, in my honest opinion, a lot of men, especially young men that are in the streets, they have less empathy and sympathy from women in comparison to when I was growing up. They don't have that same sympathy anymore towards women. And so because of that, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, if you got something that I want and you're not giving it up, they're thinking that they have to deal with you in the best way that they know how to deal with you. And most people in the streets don't know how to deal with you, but only one way. And that is with some form of violence. All right. So we have to, as people who are not in the streets or who are not robbers, we have to look at things from how they may look for things. We have to stop trying to trust people so much. Like we could just pull up to people's different cities or our own cities and we can have nice things as if people are not watching you. Think about that you have money and somebody is always watching you. Think about it like that. Think about it like you have something that somebody else wants. They can't get it themselves. So they're looking for you to get it from you. What's the best way to defend against that? Not floss it. And I know in the black sector with social media and trying to get on and trying to get a bigger deal, most of us have to prove that we have something. Okay. But who are you trying to prove it to? For what? Especially rappers. Who are you trying to prove it to? All you're going to prove to them is that you're going to be an attempt of a robbery. Let me jack that person. Let me steal from that person. Especially if you're out of town. This is the second rap murder where somebody is not in town. P&B Rock is out of town. She's out of town. So now you're going to a different place and driving around and you don't know where you're at or wherever you may be. It's a very dangerous thing. It's a very dangerous thing, guys. And I really think that a lot of people need to take things a little more serious, take things a little bit more cautious, and just stop. Just stop. Live to see another day. Live to see another day so the Pookies and Ray Rays don't destroy everything you got. Because they will destroy your life, guys, if you let them. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.